What's up, folks? We are on June 15th of this YouTube channel, and this is our mid-month update. And we're gonna try and take this to a different route. And let's just talk about games and what's going on. Now, I know you people are concerned about E3 and what are my apparent thoughts on it. And I can tell you right now, I have not watched E3 one bit. And that's because I've been so swamped with work and a lot of things, just trying to get this YouTube channel updated, trying to make it better than what it was. Then I have things outside of YouTube I have to get done that aren't video game related, so I have had no time to actually read or watch E3 whatsoever. But I'm going to try to get a video out on E3 at some point this week. Don't count on it though, because I still have a lot of work I gotta get done. Anyway, things that have actually happened this month. The first thing is, if you haven't noticed, lately I've managed to get a new PSP 3000 model. So now I can get back to going through my PSP playthrough. But to make things even better is I found a far better program for video conversion that has a bit of decent editing as well. ABC Any Video Converter does a pretty good job. I can crop videos, I can sort of more or less edit clips from the videos, and it actually works out pretty decently than the one I've been using, or just using Adobe, because Adobe takes like half a day per video, especially if the video is longer than 5 minutes. And if I use the video converter I gotten with my Hopodge HD PVR, that takes quite a long time unless it's 640 by 480, and I don't really like upscaling, because upscaling from 640 by 480 to something like 1280 by 720 and whatnot really hurts the video quality in some ways. What else could I talk about? Oh, right, there's also if you haven't noticed by now, there's also the fact that I've uploaded so much that I'm generally a month ahead thanks to scheduled uploading. So, pretty much I have Okami and a bunch of other games already done, and it's pretty much filled in practically every slot for this month. In fact, even this podcast has its own time slot in terms of my YouTube uploads. My only issue is trying to find the perfect time when I know people will watch. Although I'm honestly not really caring, because it's summer vacation for a lot of people. So if people really want to watch YouTube, they'll watch YouTube for their entire summer. There was one game I wanted to try and promote, and that was because the company I'm partnered with, Collab, actually put this offer out there to promote this game, and if I actually promoted this game and got people to click and download the game, then I would get like a ton of money for every download. And that game is PlanetSide 2. Unfortunately, I was unable to play the game because my desktop PC lacks a video card, an appropriate video card to actually play the game. So I was unable to play it, and I was like, well, if I can't play it, then there's no point in uploading content in that game and trying to promote it, right? So that happened. Also, what ended up happening is, if you actually noticed within the past 2 weeks, is I did what I called Maximize Your Channel, which was basically based off of YouTube's online course program, as I mentioned several times in the past 2 weeks. of this online course that YouTube posted, where you're basically trying to make your YouTube channel better. And I gave pretty much a summary of all 6 lessons, and whatnot. And I generally did that for myself. But if other people wanted to watch, they could watch as well. And I can honestly say it actually did help me out. Despite the couple of responses I've got from other people, it actually did help me out quite a bit in terms of trying to make my YouTube channel better. What else can I say? Also, one of the things I want to try and start encouraging, instead of just getting people to view my videos a lot more, how about more to say, just click the subscribe button, click subscribe for one thing, but also drop suggestions as to what games you want to see in the future. Because I have a ton of games I can go to, but if I appeal more to the audience, then that of course is going to get more people to watch. So again, think about what games you want to see, and just drop me a private message, a DM, or leave a comment in the discussion tab. You can leave a comment in the video, but at the same time, it's better if I read it in a private message, because I don't want to sit there and go through comments after comment, reading various things, and then having the occasional negative post. Let's see. In terms of Okami, I can say that the game is pretty much just about done. I would say I'm right outside the last area of the game. So I'm going to try it. Well, personally, I'm going to try and prolong the game because I don't want it to end just yet. If you've actually been reading my blog, you kind of already know. In terms of Virtual Quest, that game is also about to end. Because I only have one more area to do. I'm trying to do that last little side quest, but it just seems way more frustrating than anything, and from what I've read, there's generally no actual reward for doing it. So I just might not do that altogether, and just go ahead and finish the game. I recently picked up BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend, which I know there's going to be people saying like, oh, well that game's old, but there's still quite a few people playing that game altogether, and it's not as popular as Marvel 3 or Injustice, but there's still people that play this game that may or may not be dedicated to it. So I'm honestly debating whether or not to actually start doing online matches of that game and other games altogether. What else do I have? As I mentioned before, I also have, because I have my PSP back, I can get back to various PSP related games. So I'm also looking at PSP games to play and upload. I think that's it. I don't really have another set of games to play in terms of a plan, so there's still room for discussion as to what game I should play next. And if you really want to see a certain game, then leave a comment, and I'll actually take it into consideration. And again, I will try and make some video for E3, but don't count on it to be great. And I'm honestly swinging at air now and trying to find something to say. So I'll just cut this podcast here. Yeah, it's rather short than compared to my other ones, but we're trying not to focus on the negative here. So, with that said, this is Brad Reed, the Gaming Mole, signing off. Thanks for watching.
You were almost there. There.
Counter.
How's this? Here! You were almost there. Yeah! You were almost there.
Here comes new challenger.
It's time for a little honey.
Destruction.
My claws have been polished.
The wheel of fate is turning. Level 1. Action. Wait.
Impossible.
Counter.
Cross the earth.
Counter.
Heartless. Madness. Is that so? How so?
Counter. Counter.
That one.
Counter. Counter.
Cross the earth.
Counter.
Die.
Beta.
Is that so? Cross the earth.
Finish.
I most humbly apologize.
New win.